Coach Petty, successful first weekend. I guess I'll let you put it into your words. How do you feel like the weekend went for your guys?
I think it went good. I mean, it's the first weekend getting together. Some of these guys haven't played in over a month. So just getting out there and playing, getting in the swing of things, getting to know one another, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, what were your goals going into the weekend? Was it to kind of mesh together as a team and kind of get a feel for what everyone can do? And how do you feel like y'all were successful in those?
Yeah, absolutely. As a coaching staff, we're trying to figure out our pitching, try to figure out who's what and where guys are going to be. Positionally, who's going to hit the top of the order, middle of the order, bottom. We're still trying to figure those things out. Positionally, all those things. Gelling, we threw a lot of information at them at practice the other night. And we had some opportunities to do some stuff this weekend, and this morning we had a tight game, and we missed some signs, we had some mental mistakes, but like I told the kids, we're trying to, get this stuff right before we get to Atlanta. So we got 15 more games to get it right. So we're excited where we're at. I think there were some good tests this weekend, and it's good to get beat the first weekend and play some good teams, and I'm happy with it.
And it seemed to me like 4 games, and it seemed like every arm you ran out there pitched pretty well. Were you pleased with what you saw from a depth perspective?
I think we have a lot of depth. I think we have a lot of the same guy. We were saying that, a lot of guys that can run it up there in the upper 80s, lower 90s, and command, one secondary pitch. I guess we'll figure out who the guy is, as we get the season going on. But yeah, we have a lot of good pitching.
Yeah, y'all played a lot of different position players and moved guys around. Did you feel like you got a good feel for what guys can do?
Absolutely. I mean, we're blessed positionally. I think this team is very talented, very deep. We've got a lot of middle infielders. We've got some guys that can run, play in the outfield. Some corner guys, bats. It's going to be fun. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I think we played well this weekend, and there's some guys, if you looked at their batting averages at the end of the weekend, they're not too high. But some of those guys that their batting averages aren't too hot after this weekend, those guys are going to hit this summer. I think we all know it, and they know it, so it's going to be exciting when it all comes together.
And lost the third game, came right back on the second game of a doubleheader, I guess, and won pretty easily. Were you happy with the way the team responded to a loss?
Absolutely. When you're coming off of that, and I try to tell our guys, I'd rather us, make the mental mistakes. We botched a call on a first and third situation, and I feel like we've made some mental mistakes that game in a 3-2 loss to a really good team. They got a good team, and we came back obviously in that last game and hammered some balls and played well. Our pitchers did what they did all weekend and throw a lot of strikes. And yeah, I mean, when you ever come off of a loss like that and do what we did in that last game, you can be proud of your guys.
You have another weekend next weekend. That's kind of a showcase weekend before getting into some big tournament play. Did you talk to the guys after the last game about what you want to see next week, or what are some of the things that you want to see different next week?
Yeah, we talked about the first day. We were a little more laid back. Mental mistakes we're a little more okay with mental mistakes that first day, and then today not as much, and then obviously next weekend, we've been together for a full weekend. We talked through all these things, and mental mistakes need to stop happening. Physical mistakes are fine. Those are going to happen, but mental mistakes need to stop happening. Next weekend we got Team Elite coming in from Georgia, and we're playing some really good teams next weekend. So it's more tests for us. I really am excited of our schedule leading up to Atlanta, playing some really good teams, and it's going to get us ready to go. All right, thanks a lot.